Philippines have released a report detailing rights violations against labor organizers from June 2016 till December 2024. The report, funded by the European Union, was published by the Workers' Rights Watch. Now, trade unionists say this further intensifies accusations against former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte before the International Criminal Court. Mr. Duterte is currently facing pre-trial procedures at the ICC over alleged crimes against humanity. And for more on this, CNA's Buena Banal joins us live now from Metro Manila. Now, Buena, can you tell us more about the content of this report and how it relates to the ICC case?
Another chain of killings committed during the term of former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte being highlighted anew in this report by Workers' Rights Watch, which is composed of various trade unions and labor groups in the Philippines. Filipino labor advocates launched this 98-page report detailing at least 97 killings of trade unionists and labor rights defenders during Mr. Duterte's term. And this comes just barely a week after the arrest of the former Philippine president over alleged crimes against humanity in relation to his years-long bloody drug war. Now, the rights advocates during that Monday afternoon local time press conference said that should the Philippine government fail to investigate and prosecute these 97 killings, then the option of raising it before the International Criminal Court is always there. Sonny Matalahu is the president of the Federation of Free Workers, which is part of the Workers' Rights Watch, also argued that right now the priority is to convene a government body to investigate these cases. Now, lawyer Joel Butuyan, who is an ICC-accredited Filipino lawyer with the Center for International Law and is also serving as counsel for families of some of the drug war casualties, said that should there be a case in relation to trade union killings during Mr. Duterte's term, that would have to be separate from the ongoing case related to the killings during the drug war. But there are common features in the trade union killings in that they were done by unidentified assailants, they were attacking a specific population, and that they were also suspected to have been linked to state policy.
Now, Buena, what recommendations does the report have to address the killings of these trade unionists and also the labor rights defenders?
Aside from the recommendation that there should be a government body to investigate and prosecute these cases because of the sheer number of the killings targeting trade unionists, the report also says that the Supreme Court can create a very specific legal remedy called writ of manggagawa or writ of workers, similar to existing writs in status quo, but that this one would refer to any violation of human rights related to freedom of association in the course of a trade unionist's work in organizing unions. And lawyer Butoyan, who also has experience as counsel for ICC-related crimes, argues that actually there is a mechanism in the domestic justice system where these killings can be prosecuted on the basis of separate or individual murder trials, all 97 of them, but they can also be prosecuted under a local international humanitarian law.
Buena, thank you so much for that update. That was Buena Banal live from Metro Manila. And staying in the Philippines, dozens of human rights activists have gathered near the presidential palace in Manila. They are demanding that the government rejoin the International Criminal Court, or ICC. The Philippines was a member of the ICC, but former President Duterte withdrew the country in 2019 after the court began investigating the rising death toll from its controversial war on drugs.